welcome back to Cakequirk. I know it's been a while, but thank you guys for staying around. I saw similar ideas to this on Pinterest, so I thought it would be a great idea to share with you guys. It's super simple and very delicious, so I hope you guys will like it. For the chocolate cake, you'll need plain flour, castor sugar, canola oil, vanilla bean paste, a cup of buttermilk, cocoa powder, salt, baking soda, vinegar, and 2 fresh eggs. To start off, we'll be mixing all the dry ingredients, so go ahead and add your flour, sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt, then start whisking. As you can see here, I added a little bit more of the cocoa powder just to make it more chocolatey. Then, just keep whisking. Next, we'll be adding our wet ingredients. Start with eggs, then the canola oil, a cup of low-fat buttermilk, and continue to whisk. Add a squirt of vanilla bean paste and whisk till you get a thick and creamy consistency. Now divide the cake batter evenly into 2 7-inch cake pans. And don't forget to grease the tins beforehand. And now for the vanilla cake, you'll need plain flour, castor sugar, canola oil, buttermilk, vanilla bean paste, salt, vinegar, baking soda, and 2 fresh eggs. As usual, we'll start with the dry ingredients first and start whisking. Then add the eggs, canola oil, a cup of low-fat buttermilk, and a squirt of vanilla bean paste. Whisk till you get the right consistency. Oh, and don't forget your vinegar. Once it's done, divide evenly into 2 7-inch cake pans. If you're running out of pans, it's okay to pour it in one pan as long as you bake this longer, as it'll take a while to cook the middle part. Now that our cakes are ready, put them all in the oven at 180 degrees for 35 to 45 minutes. For the vanilla buttercream, you'll need butter, vegetable shortening, icing sugar, vanilla bean paste, and milk. Start slicing a bar of butter into small chunks. Then add the same amount of vegetable shortening. Cream both ingredients until both are smoothly blended. Now start adding a cup of icing sugar and sift into the mixture. After adding the 2 cups, add the milk and start whisking. Then add the remaining 2 cups of icing sugar and continue whisking until it becomes light and fluffy. Add around 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste and mix it all in. Then you're just gonna have to scoop the buttercream and put it in a piping bag to set aside in the fridge. Now for the Christmas trees, you'll need chocolate melts, coconut shreds, pretzels, some sprinkles, and green food gel. Divide half a cup of white chocolate melts into 2 microwavable bowls for 30 seconds to a minute. Once it's melted, add the food gel and decide what shades of green you're gonna make. I decided to make a dark and light green just so the trees can have a bit of a color contrast. The more food gel you add, the stiffer the chocolate gets, so be mindful of how much you add. Now put each melt into separate piping bags so that they're ready to be piped. Place your pretzel on a baking paper with a tray underneath and start piping the bottom bit of the Christmas tree. As you pipe up, the lines will need to get shorter and shorter until you reach the top of the tray. Don't worry about the gaps in the middle, as you can always pipe over it again. Now continue piping out different shapes and sizes to add variety. For the sprinkles, I chose golden white pearls because they look like tiny cute ornaments. Now I'm just piping out my light green trees. This one has a runny consistency because I didn't put a lot of food gel. For this batch, I chose transparent crystals and white sprinkles to look like snowflakes. Once done, place in the freezer for 30 minutes. To assemble the cake, you'll need to spread a bit of buttercream on the cake board, then stack the first chocolate cake layer. To get an even filling for each layer, make sure to start piping from the edges till you reach the center. Lightly spread the cream using a spatula. Stack the vanilla layer, then do the same for the buttercream. The last layer will be the chocolate cake. Make sure every layer is neatly stacked. Start piping out the buttercream on the top and around the edges. Finally, with a scraper or a spatula, start spreading the edges until it looks smooth and pretty. When you're happy with the result, place the cake in the fridge for 10 minutes to thicken the buttercream. Now for the fun part! Add the coconut shreds on top of the cake. This will act like our snow. Once the trees are hard enough to touch, just gently put it on the cake. Lastly, add some coconut shreds on top of the trees to have that snowy effect. And now our cake is ready for Christmas! So here's our Christmas tree cake! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy this cake with your friends and family. Share it with everyone you know. And don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video if you want to follow my baking journey. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!